My free hit is active and I've stayed away from the noise of everyone else's free hit team, so I'm not sure if it's unique or not, but when I've picked the team, I've used methods that have been successful for me in the past. Just a quick one before I reveal my team. Today's sponsor is Fantasy 4, where you can win free cash prizes every game week. More on that later. Starting with the goalkeeper position, Kelleher's only 4.5 mil and Brentford have the second best clean sheet odds. Villa have the joint second best clean sheet odds, but Martinez is 0.5 mil more. Kelleher's got the easiest fixture against Burnley at home. They're ranked worst for non-penalty expected goals in the whole league. And Brentford are actually ranked 6th for non-penalty expected goals conceded as well. I've got Dubravka as backup. He's the cheapest playing goalkeeper and that's why I went for him. I understand there is a risk there of having no goalkeeper if somehow Brentford and Burnley was called off, but I am tight on budget, so I had to do it to fund my team. Moving on to the defence, reiterating that Villa have got the joint second best clean sheet odds, I've gone for a double up at the back. Whilst Villa's defence is only average, they've got a very easy fixture against a poor attack, and they've got the home advantage. Cash was straight in my team as the first defender. He's only 4.6 mil and he's got the highest upside. Then it was a choice between Konza and Pau Torres. Pau Torres has slightly more defensive contributions per 90 minutes, but Konza's more nailed, so I thought to play it safe and start him. Pau Torres is first on my bench because when I was picking my bench, I'd already exhausted a lot of my budget on my first 11 that I'm happy with. And when I looked at the midfielders that were 5 million and under, or the defenders that are 4.5 million and under, I did prefer Pau Torres. You won't see me switching it up and starting with a triple Villa defence because City have higher clean sheet odds, and that's why I've gone for O'Reilly. It is a bit of a risk like it always is with Pep Roulette, but a few days ago City did do a full rotation of the team and he wasn't there, so I'm hoping he will start this one. Kind of relying on leaked team news, but he's pretty cheap for what he offers and he looks like the most attacking starting City defender as well. My last defender is my second outfield player on my bench, which is Esteve. He's got Brentford away and I really don't want him coming near my first team. I know there's worse fixtures that you can have, but still that Burnley defence is awful. I know I'm not doing a good job of bigging him up there why I've picked him, but I've literally gone for him because he's cheap and he's nailed. Moving on to midfield, I have took a couple of punts and one of them's Salah against West Ham away. At the start of the season I never would have thought I would have said Salah's a punt, especially against a poor defence, but I would put him in the top 4 midfielders this game week because I don't think there's anyone that stands out. If Salah had a difficult fixture, or maybe even an average fixture, I would have left him out, but West Ham's defence is second worst in the league. Non-penalty expected goals conceded figure is ranked 19th. Now Salah has been poor this season, but so has West Ham's defence. Something's got to give. Foden's another one a bit like Salah, he's a bit of a punt. He's not done too well for a while, but he has got a favourable fixture against Leeds at home. I will be looking out for leaked team news like I am with O'Reilly though. I actually prefer Shirky because his non-penalty expected goal involvement's quite a bit higher, but Foden's had more reliable minutes recently. If we don't get a leak, I'll start with Foden, but if we get a leak that Shirky starts, then I'll swap him for Foden. Sharda's underlying stats have been pretty average so far this season. I know I'm not doing a good job of bigging up these midfielders, but the ones that usually perform well have difficult fixtures, and that's why I'm on free hit because my usual team that I'm happy with has difficult fixtures. For Sharda, it doesn't come easier than Burnley at home, that's why I've put him in. I went for him over Ouattara because Ouattara doesn't have as much reliable minutes recently, although his expected goal involvement is slightly better. My last midfielder feels a bit more like a safe pick. Sar's got very promising underlying stats and he's got a decent fixture against United at home. Not only has he got the home advantage, but United are ranked 16th for non-penalty expected goals conceded. His teammate Devaney is my last midfielder and my last player on the bench. He's not expected to play, he's only 4.3 mil and he funds the rest of the team. Up front I've got Haaland against Leeds at home, and if you've watched my best captain video you'll know that he's going to be my captain this game week. If you've got your triple captain chip left and you've not already watched that video, make sure you go and watch it after this because I have covered triple captaincy. I think the second best forward to own this game week is Thiago. He's got a very easy fixture against Burnley at home and he's on penalty duties. On my 11th player, I had to go for a forward because I preferred the forwards this game week over midfielders, and I do think he's a slightly safer pick than Watkins, so I've gone for Mateta, who's on penalty duties, and he's got that decent fixture against United at home. This team isn't fully locked in, it will be posted on Patreon and Twitter before the deadline. Before you go, make sure you check out Fantasy 4. It's a free-to-play Premier League fantasy app with cash prizes up for grabs every game week. Just pick a keeper, defender, midfielder and forward using the same scoring and deadlines as FPL. If you fancy a free shot at cash every game week, Use the Fantasy Full link in the description to enter your team.